Hey, this is Kat from Red Mountain Shaman, and I share shamanic wisdom through dreams, visions, nature, synchronicities, intuition, channeling, art, music, photography, and shamanic journeys. Welcome back to my channel. So this week we had a huge interview with Tucker Carlson and President Putin that went viral. So many people have seen this. And it made me think of a channeling I did a few years ago. And this channeling, the information in it mirrors a lot of stuff that is said in this interview. So it's really fascinating. So it's almost like a little prophetic rewind moment here that I went and dug up. So if you listen to their interview and listen to this, compare it to this channeling, there's lots of the same information within it. So enjoy. This is from the Elohim of the Blu-ray. And I received this message on February 24th, 2022, and it's entitled Ukraine and the Coming Recalibration. Thank you for connecting with us, as we have many important things to share with you this day. We have been waiting for many days to speak to you. Let us explain what the true events are about, as the media has not been truthful. The attack on Ukraine is really an attack on corruption. God's hand is in control now and is guiding all to a place of peace and safety. Know this with every fiber of your being and do not be afraid. There are forces at play that seek to hide their corruption and put the blame elsewhere. Russia often takes the brunt of the blame. Look to the Russian leader's words when he says he is trying to stamp out neo-Nazi factions in Ukraine. This is the truth. The media would have you not look at this truth. Listen to us when we say this is true, for there are regimes in this area that have been paid to do the dirty work of elites in power who are connected to the United States. Deals have been made in the Ukraine with powerful people in the U.S. in order to conduct money-making schemes that do not benefit the people, but benefit only those in power. How do they get to these positions of power, you ask? By deception and manipulation. They have created a smokescreen of lies to hide behind. War is one of these lies. They want to tamper with evidence. They want to point the finger elsewhere and divert attention from themselves. In the end, those many think of as trustworthy and good will turn out to be rotten to the core, and vice versa. All is inverted, and the inverted state of the world is an illusion that will eventually be set straight. For God is a God of justice, and the time has come for justice to be served. What is happening in the Ukraine is part of a bigger puzzle piece. The puzzle of justice is slowly being pieced together. Nothing can stop it. Be at peace, knowing that bigger atrocities are being averted at this time. The people of Earth who are raising their consciousness will see a time when peace prevails, and this will happen in many of your earthly lifetimes. Be at one with spirit and be guided by truth. Those who have contracted to assist in this great shift of consciousness will be safe and protected and will move in ways that are not of this world, but in ways that are unusual and directed by spirit in order to bring about sovereignty and peace. You can already see this happening with those who transport your goods. The movement of the people who stand for God-given sovereignty will shine and will prevail. Special ops forces are joining them. Just because you cannot see everything at the surface level does not mean positive movement is not happening behind the scenes. Be aware that God is guiding all to a positive outcome. Prepare for surprises that are around the bend. All is being laid bare, so that even the most asleep will be motivated to question the world they once knew. All will be flipped and recalibrated in due time. Many years of hijacking truth will be dismantled in a fraction of the time it took to create them. But be patient and watch God's miracles work for the good of humanity and for the good of your own personal lives. Connect to direct. In other words, seek a higher perspective through connection, and you will have direction. Until we speak again, dear one, you are beloved, and we are the Elohim of the Blue Ray. Thank you, Elohim. So it's interesting because, most people had no idea about this neo-Nazi stuff that he was clearing 2 years ago until just this interview just came out. I had put out a few things that he had said on my Facebook, but they're really hard to get a hold of what Putin is actually saying. Most people are only getting mainstream media propaganda stuff. So I just wanted to dig that out from a couple years ago and compare the two and let you discern for yourself what you think is going on here. So I also noticed that Putin did offer several peace negotiations, and those were rejected by Biden and the U.S. So that's also an interesting fact. And they make a lot of excuses for that, which is also interesting that they want to just keep perpetuating these conflicts. And a lot of people at the top are profiting from these conflicts. So I am definitely not a proponent and supporter of them or any kind of war. So take what you will from that, use your own discernment, and I will make a video very soon in the future. So keep following my channel. Hopefully this won't get taken down. There's tons of stuff on here that could easily get me taken down. So I've said a prayer of protection. We'll see what happens. If I do get taken down, you can find me at redmountainshaman.com. You can see my shamanic services there for healing, card readings, Akashic record readings, your own personal channelings, healing body energy work, all kinds of things that I do. So feel free to contact me there, and we will talk soon. Have a great week and take care.